Remote employees have more power for against the organization for several reasons. The first one is the ability to use AI and overworking systems to where they can have multiple jobs at once to varying degrees. Another example of this is I am working for, let's say, Cisco, a computer company, and doing something for some amount of time, 40 hours a week. Well, I could also at that same time be working for a company over in Dubai using remote opportunities to pad additional money and using the time difference, using a system of AI automation procedures. I can essentially be working 2, 3, 4 jobs at the same time without any additional effort being done on my part, but I'm sacrificing the focus and the quote unquote brain power that I could be giving to Cisco in not splitting it equally, but by splitting it between all these different organizations. This hurts the organization's ability in productivity. So if they know, it doesn't matter. This is kind of like a blanket statement. If they know, and they're going to assume the worst, and then they're going to assume the worst in the majority of their employees based on certain data metrics, certain KPI models. If I, as an organization, look at that and say, okay, my average remote worker is 40% less productive because of insert all these things here, whether or not it's true or not, there's a baseline understanding that this is the norm of the market because insert all these, I guess, what was that, details or things, just not even nuances, but you get a general sense of understanding that your remote worker could be putting more effort into it based on the average of all remote workers or all in office staff, and you have that metric to compare it to. And why, as a leader, would I not reduce my pay to those remote workers? There is a downward spiral idea of it, though, because if you pay the remote workers less, then they're more likely to do less and more likely to do the overworking and do all these other things. So it's a double-edged sword, kind of, but it's justifiable in other ways. The other ways being remote staff is easier to replace. There's less headache when it comes to HR. There's no real tax incentives that come from hiring remote employees compared to in-office staff that you're able to track and to check all those boxes for another purpose.